Clash of Titans, the ultimate hero showdown in a world where the boundaries between heroes blur. I had the chance to witness 20 epic clashes unfold, each one more intense than the last. These battles tested the strengths, weaknesses, and moral codes of each hero as they faced off against one another. Let me take you on this journey and share with you what I saw and why the victors came out on top. Superman versus Thor. The first showdown I saw was between Superman and Thor, clashing above a cityscape, their power shaking the earth below. Thor called upon lightning, summoning it with a fierce roar that echoed through the sky. But Superman's raw speed and strength overpowered the Asgardian, leaving Thor with no time to react. I watched as Superman's heat vision cut through the bolts of lightning, and with his unmatched durability, he pushed through the onslaught, taking Thor by surprise. With a strategic blend of heat vision and relentless power, Superman managed to overcome the God of Thunder, showing why he's considered Earth's mightiest. It was a battle of sheer willpower and resilience, and in the end, Superman's superior physical abilities and speed made the difference. Even the mighty Thor had to yield before his strength. Batman versus Iron Man. Not long after, Gotham's Dark Knight and Iron Man faced off in a technological game of cat and mouse. Tony Stark, armed with the latest in advanced technology, underestimated Batman's mastery of the shadows. I watched in awe as Batman used the city's darkness to his advantage, slipping in and out of sight. He hacked into Tony's suit systems, leveraging his stealth training and intimate knowledge of urban warfare. The two danced through the night, trading blows and outsmarting each other. But ultimately, Batman's discipline and foresight won against Tony's reliance on technology. Stark's high-tech gadgets were impressive, but Batman's strategy and adaptability proved superior. It was a testament to Bruce Wayne's ingenuity and resourcefulness. Wonder Woman versus Black Panther. Meanwhile, on the sands of the Messira, Wonder Woman and Black Panther met in a fierce duel. T'Challa moved with the grace of a panther, swift and deadly, his vibranium suit absorbing Diana's powerful blows. But Diana's divine strength and years of training far surpassed T'Challa's agility. She fought with the spirit of an Amazon warrior, her lasso of truth glowing brightly in the midday sun. The fight was intense, with both warriors refusing to back down. In the end, Wonder Woman's indomitable spirit, combined with her sheer power and the tactical use of her lasso and shield, overcame the Panther. It was clear that her Amazonian heritage and training, gifted by the gods themselves, were simply unmatched. Flash versus Quicksilver. In another part of the world, the Speed Force clashed with Quicksilver's mutant abilities in a blur of motion through the city. The two speedsters zipped through the streets, their movements almost too fast for the eye to see. Flash, however, was not only faster, but also more experienced with his powers. Tapping into the Speed Force, he could think and move at velocities that Quicksilver couldn't comprehend. I saw Flash outpace Quicksilver, leaving him in the dust, showcasing the limitless potential of his power. It wasn't just about speed. It was about Flash's connection to the Speed Force, which allowed him to manipulate time itself, giving him an undeniable edge over Pietro. Hulk versus Thor. Then, amidst the rubble of a destroyed city, two powerhouses collided. Hulk and Thor, the ground trembled beneath their feet as Hulk roared in rage, charging at Thor. The God of Thunder wielded Stormbreaker, summoning lightning to fight back against Hulk's relentless fury. The battle was primal, raw strength versus divine might. Hulk's fists came crashing down like meteors, but Thor's command of lightning and Stormbreaker's power were too much for even Hulk's incredible resilience. I saw the moment Thor unleashed a powerful surge of lightning, knocking Hulk off his feet, leaving the green giant momentarily dazed. The God of Thunder emerged victorious, albeit exhausted. It was a hard-fought battle that pushed both to their limits. Spider-Man versus Nightwing. High above Gotham, I witnessed Nightwing and Spider-Man battling across the rooftops. Nightwing's acrobatics were impressive, his eskrima sticks crackling with electricity as he attacked with precision. But Spider-Man was quicker, his spidey sense allowing him to anticipate Nightwing's every move. The two danced across the skyline, but ultimately, Spider-Man's agility, combined with his webs, proved too much for Dick Grayson. With his superior reflexes, Spider-Man captured Nightwing in his web, ending the fight decisively. It was clear that while Nightwing was a formidable opponent, Spider-Man's enhanced abilities gave him a significant advantage. Captain Marvel versus Superman in an interstellar setting. Captain Marvel and Superman squared off in a battle that shook the cosmos. Carol Danvers, glowing with cosmic energy, unleashed blasts that could shatter planets, but Superman's raw power, enhanced by the yellow sun, was simply greater. They clashed in mid-air, their punches creating shockwaves that echoed through space. Despite her cosmic energy and incredible strength, Carol was unable to match Superman's vast array of powers. He managed to overpower her, demonstrating that even the might of the cosmos must bow to his incredible strength. The look in Superman's eyes was one of determination. He wasn't just fighting to win, he was fighting to protect. Wolverine versus Batman. Deep in a misty Gotham forest, Wolverine and Batman collided in a clash of ferocity versus cunning. Wolverine's claws slashed through the air, his healing factor making him a relentless opponent. Batman, ever the strategist, used his gadgets to create diversions, relying on stealth and smoke to confuse Logan. I watched as Batman lured Wolverine into a trap, using his surroundings to his advantage. Wolverine fought with animalistic fury, but Batman's preparation and tactical prowess ultimately made the difference. Logan found himself caught off guard by an electrified net, incapacitated just long enough for Batman to declare victory. Aquaman versus Black Panther. Beneath the waves of Atlantis, Aquaman and Black Panther faced off in a breathtaking underwater duel. The current surged around them as they fought, with T'Challa's vibranium claws glinting in the deep blue. Though Black Panther's suit and powers were impressive, the ocean was Aquaman's kingdom. I saw Arthur Curry call upon the creatures of the deep, commanding sharks and whales to aid him. His trident gleamed as he wielded it with precision, and his control over the ocean gave him an undeniable advantage. T'Challa struggled against the forces of the sea, and in the end it was Aquaman who emerged triumphant, standing as the true king of Atlantis. Doctor Strange versus Green Lantern in a battle of magic versus willpower. Doctor Strange and Green Lantern faced off amidst the stars. Hal Jordan's constructs were powerful, each one crafted with the strength of his will, but Strange's mastery of the mystic arts allowed him to counter and adapt to each construct. The sky was filled with glowing glyphs and emerald energy, each hero pushing the other to their limits. I watched as Strange opened portals and conjured spells, outmaneuvering Green Lantern's attacks. Strange's versatility and understanding of the mystical realm gave him the edge, and in the end, Hal was left overwhelmed by the sheer unpredictability of Strange's magic. Scarlet Witch versus Zatanna. Elsewhere, Scarlet Witch and Zatanna engaged in a dazzling display of magic and chaos. Zatanna's incantations were impressive, each one spoken backwards to weave powerful spells, but Wanda's raw, chaotic magic was overwhelming. Zatanna tried to maintain control, but Wanda's sheer force of will and emotional power proved too much. Scarlet Witch's unbridled chaos magic overwhelmed Zatanna, leaving her unable to keep up with the unpredictable onslaught. It was a battle that showcased just how dangerous and powerful Wanda Maximoff could be when pushed to her limits. Deadpool versus Deathstroke. On a chaotic battlefield, Deadpool and Deathstroke clashed in a whirlwind of bullets and blades. Deathstroke was tactical, precise, each move calculated to disable his opponent. Deadpool, however, fought with pure unpredictability, his healing factor making him nearly impossible to put down. I watched as Deadpool taunted Slade, goading him into making mistakes. Despite Deathstroke's superior combat skills and tactics, Deadpool's unpredictability and resilience made him a difficult target to take down. In the end, Deathstroke managed to incapacitate Deadpool long enough to secure a win, but it was clear that it had taken everything he had. Green Arrow versus Hawkeye. In a forested arena, Green Arrow and Hawkeye faced off, each archer taking aim at the other. The tension was palpable as they loosed arrows, each one narrowly missing or being deflected. Green Arrow's trick arrows gave him an edge, and his ability to adapt to the forest environment allowed him to gain the upper hand. I watched as Oliver Queen fired an arrow that split into multiple projectiles, catching Hawkeye off guard. It was a close fight, but Green Arrow's ingenuity allowed him to land the decisive shot, proving once again that he was a master of his craft. Rogue versus Storm. High above in a stormy sky, Rogue and Storm faced off, lightning flashing around them. Rogue attempted to absorb Storm's powers, but Aurora Monroe was too quick, summoning gusts of wind to keep her distance. The air was thick with tension as Storm summoned lightning, her eyes glowing white with power. Rogue was formidable, but Storm's control over the weather was unmatched. She used gale force winds and lightning strikes to keep Rogue at bay, ultimately overwhelming her. It was a testament to Storm's power and experience, showing why she was one of the most powerful mutants on Earth. Flash versus Shazam. In a futuristic cityscape, Flash and Shazam faced off in a battle of speed versus magic. Shazam called down lightning, his fists crackling with magical energy, but Flash's speed was simply too much. Barry Allen moved faster than the eye could see, vibrating through obstacles and using his speed to create afterimages. I watched as Flash outmaneuvered Shazam, using his speed to disorient him. In the end, Flash's ability to manipulate time and space allowed him to gain the upper hand, securing a victory over the champion of magic. Black Widow versus Catwoman in a burning cityscape. Black Widow and Catwoman faced off, their movements fluid and precise. Selina Kaya's agility and cunning made her a difficult opponent, but Natasha Romanoff's combat training and weaponry proved superior. I watched as they fought across rooftops and through alleyways, each one looking for an opening. Black Widow's discipline and tactical precision eventually gave her the edge, allowing her to incapacitate Catwoman and secure the win. It was a battle of finesse and skill, and Natasha's experience as a trained spy ultimately made the difference. Martian Manhunter versus Vision. In the cosmos, Martian Manhunter and Vision clashed in a battle of telepathy versus technology. Vision's facing ability and the power of the Mind Stone made him a formidable opponent, but John Jonda's telepathy and shape-shifting abilities were unmatched. I watched as Vision tried to keep his distance, using energy blasts to hold John at bay, but the Martian's mental abilities allowed him to get inside Vision's head. Despite a valiant effort, Vision's technology was no match for Martian Manhunter's raw mental prowess. John's shape-shifting and telepathic attacks overwhelmed Vision, allowing him to emerge victorious. Harley Quinn versus Joker. Harley Quinn and Joker met in a dark alley, their shared past hanging over them like a cloud. Harley fought with a mixture of fury and love, her mallet swinging wildly as she tried to bring down the clown prince of crime. But the Joker was as unpredictable as ever, using mind games to unsettle Harley. I watched as he taunted her, pushing her buttons until she hesitated. That moment of hesitation was all he needed to gain the upper hand. It was a twisted battle, and in the end, Joker's manipulation and unpredictability allowed him to take the win. Silver Surfer versus Green Lantern. In the vastness of space, Silver Surfer and Green Lantern faced off, their powers lighting up the cosmos. Hal Jordan's ring created massive constructs, each one more elaborate than the last, but the Silver Surfer's connection to the power cosmic was overwhelming. He flew through Hal's constructs with ease, his board glowing as he manipulated cosmic energy. The sheer scale of his power was beyond what Green Lantern could match. I watched as Silver Surfer unleashed a wave of cosmic energy, shattering Hal's defenses and securing his victory. It was a breathtaking battle, one that showcased the true power of the cosmos. Captain America versus Winter Soldier. Finally, in a snowy battlefield, Captain America and Winter Soldier met, both unwilling to back down. The fight was intense and emotional, each punch carrying the weight of their shared history. Bucky fought with the precision of an assassin, his metal arm glowing in the cold air, But Steve's leadership and experience gave him the upper hand. I watched as Captain America disarmed Bucky, his shield shining brightly in the snowy landscape. Steve's determination and unwillingness to give up made all the difference. He wasn't just fighting an enemy, he was fighting for his friend, and that gave him the strength to emerge victorious, proving once again why he is the embodiment of heroism and strength.